Welcome to Moments con Margarita, Part 2. The video ended before I can finish the poem, my mission statement regarding my art, The Power of Pussy. And we left off with how assisting others in their God-given purpose gives us purpose in our lives. So never think that by you assisting others, giving your time to others, you're taking from yourself. If anything, you're enriching your spirit and moving forward in your life and your goals and dreams with blessings. So never underestimate the power of helping, because in doing so, we fully help ourselves. So to move forward, it continues that we, the women of the world, are the memories of yesterday, the hope for tomorrow, and most definitely the force of today. Yes, we are. So I ask that you straighten your crown, hold your head up, square your shoulders back, stand firm in your beliefs, and know in your core that we are the strongest species to exist. So warriors, healers, this goes out to you. The true superheroines of the world who enjoy the pure joy of laughter, the innocence of love, and the utmost respect. Well, we actually demand that shit, don't we? But we must always move forward with our core values and know that in order to get anywhere in life, we must give respect as well as demand it in return. Because people will treat you as you allow them to treat you. So you make sure that your crown is always straightened and your shoulders are firm back and you stand firm in your beliefs in every walk of life. Because that is how we in turn respect ourselves fully and completely. So be proud and stand tall, for we are the power of pussy. And never forget the strength and the power that you hold within. Always, if you're doing something with the light in your spirit and the goodness out of your heart, you should always move forward with it. Because there are people that are not as strong-willed. There are people who have yet to learn of their inner strength. And there are people who just need some reminders that as children of God, as women, as breeders of life, we must take our stand right where we belong, at the top. Because we are the ones that encourage and help others to prosper, and in turn prosper ourselves. Because God is watching everything we do, and He hands us the tools that we need to get us through whatever comes our way. Because that's what we have to do. We can't enjoy the sweet unless we experience the sour. Yin yang, the positive and negative. And for every problem, there's a solution. So remember, never get stuck in the problem. Always find a solution. At this point in my life, 2 weeks before my first wedding anniversary, my husband was diagnosed with ALS. And at that moment, it's a death sentence, and it's a very beast of a disease, how it strips someone of everything. And my husband's first words 30 minutes after his diagnosis was, "I am blessed to have ALS." My first instinct was to punch him, but I hugged him instead. Because the true strength and the faith in God that someone has to have to be given such a death sentence and look at the positive side of it. And it was hard in the beginning because of all the life changes, because we were just newlyweds. We embraced it, and we don't look at it as a death sentence. We look at it as an invitation to life. Because through everything that we have gone through him becoming fully paralyzed at this moment right now, and always wearing a smile, his purpose in life, he chose his purpose to bring joy to those around him. And with doing that, he is full of joy. He is full of faith. His mantra is live in hope, awake in faith, and always believe in miracles. How powerful is that? Someone who's completely paralyzed, who eats through a feeding tube, who has a breathing mask on 24 hours a day and suffers in 24-hour pain. And he still smiles and inspires all those who come in his presence. And me, who I am, you know, I'm a very passionate person. And with that, you have your good and bad, because when I'm passionate about something, whether it's anger or joy, it's full throttle at all times. I'm like that Tasmanian devil that's always bouncing all over the place. And he calms my soul. And me being such a powerful woman who I'm not afraid to try any new venture, he inspires me. He inspires me and encourages me in my darkest moments. He knows what it takes, and that's God. How can someone live like that and never ever feel like a victim? So it's good to love everything around you, and enjoy and live in your moment, because that's all we have right now is the moment that we're in. And always try to look at the good side of it. Okay, this is not nice right now. I'm not happy right now. I don't even like doing this right now. But you know what? I'm going to do it because it is what is presented to me at this moment. And I am going to embrace this moment and make it the best that I can. And it's hard. Caregiving for somebody you love is very hard when you see them in that situation. But God gives us that inner strength, and he shines that light for us to say, this is not good, this is ugly, but it's what I have right now, so let's smile through it. And that's what we do, because in these 4 years, we've learned so much about ourselves. I've learned so much about myself. The talents that God has provided me to relieve my stress and my sorrow has been amazing. And that has been my Power of Pussy series. That is my stress reliever. And I love it and I embrace it. And I ask you to do the same and come on this journey with me, because you're not going to be happy all the time. And no one can make you happy but yourself. So if you see a situation that you're not happy in, or you feel you're not happy in, look for the upside, because there's yin yang. For every negative, there's a positive. And instead of focusing on the problem, look at the problem, feel whatever it is you're feeling, because I do. I either go off, or I just clench my teeth, or I sit in silence and I say, okay, what's good in this? There has to be something good in it, because there's good in everything. And look for it. And I can show you some of my art. And as this progresses, I'll show you what it is that I do. And hopefully I can bring that out in someone, because life is so full of possibilities, and let's embrace every possibility. And I am one that says I try everything, and then if it don't work out, then I don't do it anymore. And people will say, why do you always start 50 things and you don't finish? And I said, those are 50 things I know that I would never waste my time going forward in, because I tried it and it's not for me, because everything's not going to be for me, even though I think it is. But everything is not. And I'm okay with that, because I learn to embrace what I am good at. And then it becomes an abundance in my life, because when I make my jewelry and my soaps and people come and I give. I'm a giver. I'll give my stuff sometimes, and I'm okay with that, and it feels good, because sometimes people just need to pick me up, whether it is a bar soap, whether it is one of the rings I made, or one of my paintings. Yes, I do like to sell them, because being in this situation right now as a caregiver, we are on a very limited income, and God has provided a way for me to add to my income. So we don't have always a lot of extra money, but everything we need has been taken care of because of the blessings of God through this transition right now, through this lifestyle that we're living. Because it is not, oh wow, my life is ruined, or no, it's just been the universe has flipped what we knew as our lifestyle, and now we created a new lifestyle with ALS. And you know what? It has its ups and downs like everything else. And we learned that we really don't need much in life to be happy. And I learned that. And I embraced it. And I am blessed. And one of my arts, my niece is currently having her first child. She's about 5 months pregnant. And for her birthday, I wanted to give her something that mattered. And again, when I paint what comes from my spirit. I don't paint so that people can like it or dislike it. I just paint. And whoever it is meant to feel something from it, then that's my purpose. Because I'm not going to satisfy everybody. Everybody's not going to like what I do or say or how I look. And I'm fine with that because I'm okay with me. I'm okay with my art because I love it, and it releases so much from me, so that it I just regurgitate all that negativity and all that sorrow and all that grief and sadness, and I apply it when I paint. It dissipates. It dissipates, and I just feel like I'm walking on air afterwards. So I encourage you to find something that you enjoy doing, or maybe you don't even know you enjoy doing, but if you feel something in your spirit to do it, because that is a message from God. And I thank God, the Almighty, for letting me sit in silence so that I can understand what it is He was doing. Even though I didn't understand it, I was like, I'd never painted. But I'm going to show you a piece before I close for today of what I created for Stephanie, and I love it. She hasn't taken it home yet, and she better, because I may keep it. So I hope you enjoy it. And I painted the belly area in glow in the dark paint. So when she is sitting in the nursery, rocking her beautiful God-given gift to sleep, that will always shine bright. Because as I mentioned earlier, as breeders of life, we must be reminded of what we are capable of doing, what we are capable of producing. And if we do it with unconditional love, it will always, always be a benefit to others. So there it is. It's Mother with Child. It is my version of Mother with Child. And I did it in yellow because to me, yellow is life. It brings happiness. It makes you feel happy when you look at something yellow. It's like when the sun rises in the morning, everything comes to life again. The flowers bloom, the petals open, the birds begin chirping. And that's what she is. She's life, breathing life. So with that, I say, everyone, excuse me, I'm learning all this camera stuff. Until tomorrow, and I hope you return and join me con Moments con Margarita, and we will talk about a lot of different things, as I say. So leave your comments, hit like, subscribe, and let's move forward together. Let's grow and flourish together. Hasta mañana. Ciao.